Hello everyone, I am Brianna and welcome to today's video. It is Vlogmas day number 20. Guys, we are almost done with Vlogmas. I just can't believe it. But today I am going to be setting up, or shall I say, moving in to my new homeschool planner. So this planner is completely new to me. I think I am the most excited about this planner in my lineup. Like, this is the one that I am just super excited to dig into, experience, and see what it's all about. It is the Common Planner. It's from Stering Ink. I purchased the N1 Horizontal Compact. It's a full year, and the compact, I believe, is that it just doesn't have all of the notes pages. It has like half of them. But this planner here, I'm gonna move my TN out of the way. I have that here because I'm gonna need to grab some stuff out of it. But if you are familiar with Stering Ink, then you know how this planner is laid out and what it entails, but I'm gonna flip through it anyways, just so that it's on my channel and maybe someone hasn't heard of a Stering Ink Common Planner, and especially maybe in the horizontal. So I'm just gonna share it, so bear with me. So you have a glance, like a small glance at 2025. And how I plan to use this one is just to mark out our community days for our homeschool group. We are part of Classical Conversations, and I feel like this is gonna be the best use for that. I will mark the days that we are in community, and I will also mark our events for the year. I do sort of wish that I could get an academic start so that I can have one school year in a planner. But I think it's gonna be okay because I will have January 2025, and then from here on out, it will just have like our whole homeschool life, if I feel like this works, together, like book after book after book. So it's not really going to matter. But yeah, it's kind of tricky because we don't start school in January. Like, we are already up and running. We start in August, and you know, that's already what, 3 months under our belt. Probably 4 months if you count like the 2 weeks at the end and 2 weeks in December. And then you get a blank spread, which I am going to transfer over. I'm thinking our mission statement, or our why, just to start off the planner with that. I'm not going to transfer that into every single planner. You guys, sorry about the light. I have my light on, but I'm also getting light shining in from the side, from, you know, my closet. My desk is in my closet, and so the door is over on that side. And so it is brighter over there than it is in here. And then we have a goal breakdown. It says someday, 1 year, half year, quarterly, monthly, weekly, daily. I need to sit and think about this, you guys, because I think I want to break down goals for each of my children, and then like for me, and then maybe do like, I don't know, a goal, like goals for being a director for Classical Conversations. I mean, that might be a good one to be in there, because this is going to have everything. So I'm not going to have a separate planner for being a director. I'm not going to have a separate planner for homeschool. It's just going to be homeschool, our CC life, like all of that in here. I am going to have a separate personal planner because this is just going to sit in my Planner Perfect TN. Then we have the yearly tracker. This is going to be our attendance. And I think what I'll do here, let me see if you can see here. So each day has 4 boxes, and I will use those 4 boxes for each of my children. And maybe I might use those dot markers. I need to see how those work on this paper, like these, the zig dot markers. And assign a color per child and maybe have like the key up here for which child is which color, because we're in California and pretty much one of the only requirements for record keeping is keeping attendance. That's all they want us to do. Like, we don't have to show work. You know, I do keep work. I keep things just in case, but they want us to keep attendance. So I need to make sure that I am keeping that well documented and not getting behind. I know that I am behind a few months, so I need to go back in my planners and see when we've done school so I can go ahead and mark those off. But I think this page will be really handy to keep track of our attendance. I really like how it's 1 month down, like a vertical for that. Then we can like really see our days a little bit better. Now, the next few pages are, I believe these could be goals. So this is Q1, January to March, and you can list out your priorities for those 3 months. And then from all of those, you can put them into the months that you want to accomplish those things. And then this could serve as a tracker for what you need to do. Again, you guys, this is so new to me that I really need to sit and ponder what needs to go on these pages so you get enough for 4 quarters. Okay, and then it goes into the monthly spread. And here, I don't want to completely duplicate the monthly planner that I have in my TN, that's my personal planner, because it is a lot to duplicate and it's kind of a waste of time actually. So I might keep this strictly to homeschool related things. So our community group, our field trips, our park days, anything that we do that has to do with school and learning is gonna go in this planner. Because I do need to keep track of that, especially if I am like planning out a week of school. I need to have the calendars open, like even the personal one, to see, okay, what's going on? Is it realistic that I am planning this much school? Do I need to pare it down a little bit? You know, all the things that go into prepping and planning for your homeschool week. I really like how the months are all booked together. That is my favorite way to have months. I don't like to have months where it's a month and then like maybe like a page or 4 pages or however many. I like them together. And then it goes into your weekly spread. And this is what I am like so excited about. I have the horizontal view, which I have determined that I am a horizontal planner. Like, I love the horizontal view over the vertical. And that just kind of dawned on me recently. But if I look back, when I was first using Erin Condren, it was a vertical planner, and then they came out with their horizontal planner. And I remember getting that and thinking like, oh, this is amazing. I love this. Like, this is my layout. And I would order the planners horizontal from them for a while. I guess, so since I'm not going to be actually doing a plan with me today, I am just strictly transferring over information from the year so far. How I think there's a couple ways that I may use this weekly spread. And it is dated, so we have each day. And what I might do is I could either draw a line here and then draw a line here, and now it's broken into 4 separate sections, and those can be sections for each kid. And my thought is, for each day, right in here really small for each kid, the things that have to get done, like top priority. Not a whole like this is everything listed out. No, this is gonna be like this has to get done today, like this math lesson, or if it's a paper, like say, okay, for one child, this paper has to get finished. So it's just like top priority thing for that day for each child. So I think that's how I'm going to use that. But then I'm also going to come over here, and this starts on page 1. These are my notes pages. And I am going to have, I think, a page per day, either that or 2 pages per day, or yeah, 2 pages per day. And I will list out, I'm not sure if I'll do like a checklist style or if I'll write it out longhand, but I will be more in depth of like what exactly they have to do for that week. So I am just very, very excited about this planner, and I just can't wait to dive in and get everything in here, and after the holidays just start planning. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm going to be having my kids do school on this week. They might have to, especially my challenge level student. Let's see here, because no, he needs to start on the 6th. So I'm not sure. I might give them the week off and maybe have them just do math or something. So again, that would be priority, right? Their math lesson. So I won't have a lot to write down initially, but man, once school starts, I am going to be full throttle in this, using it. So when I say I want to transfer over information, what I mean is, close this, is I have these 2 homeschool planners in my TN. And, okay, let me put this to the side. One of them is a record keeper, and I have attendance trackers, and I have our mission statement and our why. And then for each kid, see, I haven't been keeping up on this, so I need to do that. But I essentially want to do something like this, where it tracks the amount of lessons my child needs to do, and then I mark them off as they do them. So for me, my brain works the best when it's like this, and I could just go in here and mark it off. And then have some sort of a reading log per kid. So I'm just going to really think through. See, a lot of our curriculum has changed recently, so I'm going to have to redo all these trackers. And then back here, I pasted in all of those monthly view, the monthlies from my 12-month in here. But I am just going to quit using this for the rest of the year because it's all going to be in here. And then I'll save this. This is my homeschool like planner where I would list everything out that we needed to do for the day. And I'm pretty much going to be doing the same thing, but it's all going to be in one. And it's going to be interesting for me to see, is the compact a good fit? Or did I need something that has a little bit more notes pages to get me further in the year? And so, yeah, this is all just trial and error, right? Like try something new, see if it works. But like I said, I am just so excited for this. All right, I think what I'm gonna do, so I don't bore you with all of the transferring, I'm just going to do a little bit of fast mode, and then come back and share with you all what it looks like, what I ended up transferring, what I didn't, and give you one last flip through. I'll put this one in my TN, show you how that looks, and be done. can we talk about how amazing this paper is to write on? So I made my first Hobonichi purchase like from the actual Hobonichi website, and you get these Hobonichi pens. I forget what kind of pen this is actually. I need to find out because I need more. I love how this thing writes. Like I love, love, love it. It writes really well on the Planner Perfect paper, but then it is a dream on any of this style paper, like this thinner paper. Wow, it is just so good. And it's already gonna have that crinkly, oh, I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I am not going to decorate anything today. You know, I have stickers and things on this other planner here, but here my coffee mug had crowns on it and now it's on my desk. Hold on. So I'm just simply going to be writing today and then I'll decorate another day. So I am going to keep going. So this is actually the hardest part for me because I get going on writing the numbers, but then I have to remember that, okay, especially on the math, there are tests thrown in, so I can't just sit here and write all of the numbers in order. I have to pay attention, like close attention, to see when I need to write a test in. Okay, now I want to burn my planner. I'm just kidding. I had to white out all of that down here because I realized that this tracker here had an older curriculum that he was using, and then I switched him to a new one. So now I have to try to write on this whiteout without it, like, you know how sometimes it like chunks up, like if you write too hard. So now I have to kind of worry about that and write a little bit lighter than I normally do. Because sometimes, like if I'm doing a task like this, I will write hard and not really even realize it, like have a heavy hand with it. But anyways, you guys get the gist of what I have to do here. This may seem pointless to some of you, but this really helps me have a bird's eye view of, okay, how much further do we have to go? Are we making progress, like enough progress to feel comfortable with? Do we need to do a little extra work to kind of catch up? So while this like takes time up front, it's really helpful throughout the year. And I like that this is going to be in the planner that I'm planning in, because I believe that's why I wasn't like keeping up on it, is because it was in a completely different book than what I was like lesson planning in. Even though the book was like right next to, sorry, I'm trying to concentrate and talk. Even though the book was right next to the other book that I was using, it just, I don't know, this one's gonna be so much easier to just flip to. D7, D9, and have it right there. And then as they do it, I can just go in and mark it off. Okay, but I do love how these pages look with the trackers on them. Like it's kind of beautiful. I don't know why, I think it looks really neat. Okay, and so what I think I'm going to do is finish this up later. I am running out of time, unfortunately. I just saw that there is some heavy traffic to the area that we're going to be trying to go to. So I think that means I need to leave like a half an hour earlier than expected. So I thought that I had extra time to finish this, but it looks like I really don't. So what I'm going to do is just later on continue with my tracking for each child. And I think, okay. And so what I think I'm going to do is finish for each child. And then when I come on here to do a plan with me for the going back to school, like when we're going to, when I'm going to do a plan with me with you guys, I will do a flip of how these pages ended up turning out and share that with you guys, and then get right into the plan with me. So I will show you, I'm not going to completely put it away because I'm going to come back to this tonight and work on it, but how my planner will look in 2025, I'm going to have a 6-month, either the 6-month or the 3-month. I'll have a 12-month, so from Planner Perfect. And then I will have a journal. And then this book is just gonna sit in the back and just live in my TN. And it's going to be absolutely gorgeous with those gold pages. So I am just hoping that this is the perfect homeschool planner for me. I know everyone has different needs, but I'm hoping that this one will just be perfect for my needs. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I am sad that I wasn't able to completely finish this setup, but you know, there is life happening over here, especially with it being Christmas time. So hopefully you guys understand, but I will see you all tomorrow on Vlogmas Day 21, and we will chat a little bit more about homeschooling. I want to share my language arts picks with you guys and what we are using. So be on the lookout for that. If you haven't subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you stuck around, especially if you want to see more planner videos, I think, moving forward. So I'm going to put out the last homeschool language arts video, and then from here on out, it will be planning videos and homeschool planning videos. And then at the start of the next year, I will show more curriculum, and then go right back into all the planning videos. So I think the videos that share all of the curricula that we're using, those are going to be more at the beginning of the school year. And then everything else will just be planning related, personal planning and homeschool planning. So that's the plan. All right, I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Bye, you guys.